And we are live. Hello, everyone. Good morning from Ireland. And I'm so excited today. I have a very special guest, and she's living here in Ireland, but she's having her holidays at the moment in the Philippines. And yes, for anyone that doesn't know me yet, my name is Daisy Ligasa. I'm originally from the Philippines also, but here in Ireland, I'm a mom of three and I'm also a digital business owner. So yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna welcome my special guest for today's live interview. Sis Donna. Sis Donna, I'll give you the
Hi.
floor.
How are you? Kumusta? Thank you, Daisy, for inviting
Kumusta?
me. I know we used to be on the same time zone, but now I'm vacationing in the Philippines. It's a 6 week summer vacation. So thank you for inviting me.
You're welcome, sis. And yeah, let's I'll have a couple of questions here for you. And first one is tell us a little bit about yourself and your background.
Sure, yes. Yeah, so my name is Donna. As I've said, I am a mom. I'm a busy mom. I'm a wife. I have been working in healthcare for over 25 years. So I have been a nurse that long. So wag nating tanungin ko ilang taon na. So yeah, and just over roughly 3 years ago, I found this online business. So 3 years now that I have been retired from my full time nursing, and I'm enjoying this online business. I haven't looked back. Thank you.
Lovely. Thank you, sis. Yeah, nice meeting you. And it was lovely to meet you at our meet and greet in Dublin a few months ago. And yeah, it's the power of this online businesses. We can meet lots of people from all walks of life. And for me, it's my pleasure having to meet you in person also. So yeah, thank you so much for the
Same.
opportunity. And yeah, let's go to the next question. Um, tell people why you got into this business or what got you into the business.
Yeah. So how I found out about this business was that looking back at the height of the global pandemic, 2021. Um, to be honest, I wasn't really looking. I for the longest time I have been content being an employee, being a nurse all these years. But during that time, I think it's God's providence. That at that time I was so stressed at work. If you're in healthcare, especially in nursing, and at that time, global pandemic, it was so stressful. A lot of people were sick. I was sick myself, and I just closed my eyes and I said, I was looking for something that I can earn from, even without, um, spending 12, 14, 16 hours a day or nights or weekends working. It's because let's face it, right? Being an employee, especially in healthcare, you have to be there physically to work for us to get paid, right? So I was looking for something, and lo and behold, I was just scrolling my phone, and I saw an ad about this online business. But mind you, I wouldn't always be in social media. But as I said, it's divine intervention that at that time, sometime in February 2021, at the height of the global pandemic, I saw an ad which I resonated. She's also a nurse. She was my mentor, and also a nurse in the UK. And her aim was to at least come home to the Philippines once a year to see her aging parents. Because let's face it, every time yung mga OFWs like us, over overseas Filipino workers like us, before we're able to go home, we really have to um, work extra, to get that flights, that plane tickets, pasalubong, extra money to go home because it's very expensive, especially during now at this time summer. And I couldn't believe, now this is the first time I'm here in the Philippines on an extended period of time, over 6 weeks. And next week, going to Japan on a convention. And like, if I have been a full time employee, I wouldn't be able to do this. So, yeah, that's how I found out about this business. But let me tell you, I was very skeptical for a start, like, very skeptical, because in my thinking, oh my goodness, this is another whatever online thingy. So I was so skeptical, but I said I wouldn't know until I checked. But I resonated, as I said, with that, with what I saw in an ad, and I said, right, I'll do my own due diligence. I put in my email, I watched the webinar, and that ticket, it only took that decision for me to where I am now, 3 years after.
Wow, it's a goosebump. I always feel it that way, when you hear stories like this, it's mind blowing sometimes, and there's nothing beautiful about listening to a story, success story like you have, and knowing that you were only trying to look for an extra, and even now it's more than extra. You're enjoying your holidays there in the Philippines and being paid by our business. It's amazing, and yeah, thank you for answering my question. And yeah, let's go to the next one. What changed since it started working online?
Yeah, a lot has changed, and I can actually tell maybe over 10 reasons or 10 positive changes, but I think I'll just maybe, the most important ones. Yeah, first of all, my mental state, my well being. Now I have more self care, I used to be very stressed, as I said. Every time I work long hours, I come home, I have nothing to give to my growing kids. I come home stressed and everything. But now, because I own my time, I still love nursing. I've been doing it for 28 years. It's my first, I still love nursing, but I don't do it full time anymore. Maybe I work 2 days or one day, depending, but I don't want to totally disregard it, because let's face it, it's not just a money thing, right? It's really like about vocation, helping others. So, but now I have more options, and I'm glad to say that I my earnings from this online digital business has surpassed my nursing income. So
Wow.
yeah, and yeah, I love that, I have regained my time freedom, location freedom, and I'm working on towards our you know sorry, my phone is ringing. Okay, sorry. So yeah, and another thing is I love the community, because now, as I said, like, I wouldn't know you, Daisy, before this, but even if we're online, we meet every week on our masterminds and on our trainings, and we've known each other since then, and we actually met 3 months ago in Dublin as offline. Online meets offline. So that's a good thing. I love the community because we cheer, like-minded individuals. So in this business community, we're in business for ourselves, but not by ourselves. So even if we are not connected financially, but we help each other, we grow, in our business together in one global community. And I also love about this business. Oh, what changed? Yeah. So yeah, our financial capabilities, that before, because before, as an employee, we only depend on a single income source. But now, because we have this online business that supports more of our, giving pledge of supporting our the charities we support, we give more now. We help our extended family, and it used to be hard before when you're only depending on one single income source. So now we have more projects that is supported by our online business, and that's really something, that we have more, so we give more. So that's the beauty of this business. And I think the question, what changed? Yeah, yeah. So I regained our time freedom, location freedom, and financial capabilities of this business. It's uncapped potential because we have multiple income streams and it's legacy building. So once you have this business, it's for life. You have a business ID and you can actually pass it on to your children. So it's a legacy building business. So it's not just like for myself, I'm a nurse. I have two kids. Like none of my kids doesn't want to go into healthcare or into medical field. So that's fine because not we can't really force them what they want to do, right? But because we have
Exactly.
this business is, as I said, legacy building up to the third generation. So it's really a game changer.
Wow, thank you, sis. That's a lot of changes you have since starting this business, and yeah, I can see so many other business owners also, and myself, of course. Thanks be to God. So yeah, it's just amazing, life-changing business opportunity, and I'm glad I took the leap of faith when I saw this opportunity. I checked it out myself also without hesitation. In that moment when I saw that uh, ad on Facebook, I I jumped on right away. Of course, I did my due diligence like you did, and yeah, we can't be just jumping on anything without knowing if it's legitimate or not. So yeah, that's thank you for sharing your stories, sis. Thank you. And yeah, let's go to the next one. How long to get the business up and running, and how much time do you spend on your business each day?
So when I finally decided to give this business a try, because as I said, it took me a while because I was so skeptical. But when I checked and did my own due diligence, this is real. We pay taxes. This is legit. We have company partnerships with over 50 years in business. So this is legitimate. So it took me at least 2 to 3 weeks to get set up and running. I plugged into the system. I received my business ID. I have my sales funnel, my website, and everything. 3 weeks, yeah, to get set up, and in just a little under 4 weeks, I got my first pay, which was, I said, oh right, this is legitimate, right? So I have my I started obviously couple $100, and now because this is not get rich quick, right? So it's not a get rich quick business. You start earning and then you scale up.
Eventually, yes.
Yeah, eventually, yeah. So how much time do I spend? Yeah, so initially, because when you start this business, you will be plugged into a training system, into a system. So obviously, anything at all, any venture that you start, something new, you have to kind of put an effort, right? So when I started, I devoted myself, right? I put, as I said, that's during the pandemic. So I kind of really focused because I said this is my plan A now, which is very soon to be my plan A. So I was focused, so I put initially 4 or 6 hours a day. And now, because I'm on my third year, this is very doable because you're your own boss. This is not a job, it's a business. So
Mhm.
you call the shots. So now I put maybe an hour or two, or depending if there are more, because this is a people business. So we help more people, like-minded people who wants to join also and check this out. So I help them, we mentor them how to go about and how to start their own. So obviously, if we have new business owners that we help start their businesses as well, so I kind of put more effort in that. But as I said, because this is global, so it's different time zones. So recently, actually, just a few weeks, 2 or 3 weeks ago, I have somebody joining from Mississippi in the USA, and then Dubai. So,
Wow.
different time zones from where in Ireland, and now I'm here in the Philippines. So you kind of have to discuss which is the appropriate, that as I said, this there's no set time. Say if you're an employee, oh my god, I have to put my alarm clock, I have to wake up at 6 to be able to work at 8 or something like that. But this one, because you're your own boss, depending, you can block off your time. As I said, you prioritize your family. This is very doable. You can do it when the kids are in school or later in the day when the kids are in bed. It's very doable. You're your own boss. You call the shots.
Amazing. Yes. Like myself, busy mom, you can relate, right? Housework and school runs and everything you can imagine. So yes, we can just work around our schedule, and that's the beauty about this business. You don't have to like rush or anything. So yeah, very flexible, and that's what I love about it. So yeah, thank you, Donna, for answering the question. And let's go to the next one. What is your favorite part about working online? We can't hear you, sis.
Okay, sorry, I was muted because the dog's barking, so I just finished up. So anyway, here in the Philippines, ang daming mga dogs, ang daming mga aso.
I
But
know.
anyway, okay, the favorite part about working online is I love the flexibility and I love that the time freedom and the location freedom. And obviously, this business, as I mentioned earlier, it's legacy building. So you can pass it on to your children up to the third generation. So and as I said, you're your own boss. There's no set time. It's not like an employee, or if you go to work that you have to put the alarm, whatever. So it's very doable. You call the shots, right? But as I said, this is not get rich quick. At the start, you have to put in an effort. I want to put this quote out there. Entrepreneurship is like um, I have to remember this. Entrepreneurship is like living in poverty for a short time and living in abundance for the longest time. So
That's
it's
a
like
lovely one.
when you're setting up your business, when you're just starting up, learning the ropes, that's it. Well, it's the same as if you have brick and mortar business, right? But the good thing here is that our market is global because it's online. So even if I'm here on vacation and holidays, my business is open 24/7. I have my website, I have my sales funnel. Like-minded people connect to me through my website. In fact, when I woke up this morning, it's a different time zone from where in Ireland. Woke up this morning, I checked my phone, I checked my email. There were three people connected with me looking to check what the business is all about. So that's really about working smarter online.
Yes, absolutely. There's so many perks about this business, right? And the sky is the limit. Even our training, right? Training site, everything is built in there, and
Yeah.
our automated system. And as I mentioned yesterday on our live chat as well, if you start your own business, you could spend thousands, right? That's even a startup cost. And to add with that, you have your monthly cost with your if you have your own brick and mortar business. So yes, everything is in here, and you can't look anymore. There's no business like anything out there. So yeah, I'm so grateful as always. I say that I'm so grateful to have found this business. So yeah, thank you for answering that question, Sis Donna. Thank you. So
Welcome.
we'll go to the next and last but not the least. What would you tell others that are curious about this business?
Yeah. So I'll tell others because I know a lot of people have been already following your page and my page and have been seeing this online thingy because let's face it, we are now into the internet age. Everything now is online. We do groceries online, do banking online, we pay tuition fees online of our children, and even people date online. So why not earn online, right? So yeah, check this out. If you're watching us live now and maybe on replay later on, comment down below, connect with us. We have our websites there. If you can resonate with us, register your name and email address. There's nothing to lose. When you register, you get the full information, watch the free webinar, and if you have further questions, connect with both of us, and we'll see you from there. We'll walk you through, and we'll invite you to our VIP. We have a VIP page that you can see real people with real results, because it's part of our community that we cannot post about our income. If you see other people posting their checks or whatever, um, we can't do that. It's part of our, we can just say maybe 5 figure or something, but we can't actually show you checks. But if you decide to check this out, we are going to invite you to our VIP Facebook page, and you will see real people with real results, like people in their 20s, 30s, 40s, or even retirees, who have been consistently earning 5 figure income, surpassing 10 times their monthly income, and now have been retired at an early age because they now have that capped ceiling of income in this business. So, yeah, I know for a start you'll think, oh my God, is this possible? Is this? It is when you check it out. As I said, nothing changes if nothing changes. If you're just relying on a single income source, I know it's hard, especially now with the high cost of living and inflation rate and the whole lot. You have to think of something extra income, side hustle, and what better way to have it than online compared to offline, obviously, because the aim here is not just getting a sustainable income, but also to free your time, that you have time freedom, you have location freedom, just like myself here. And again, this is not to brag, this is to inspire you, especially dun sa ating, I think I just maybe speak in our own in Tagalog for a while, lalo na sa mga OFW, right? Mga OFW tayo, mga Filipino immigrants, healthcare workers, and whatever it is. This is a chef, but again, we are OFWs initially and now have migrated and call this country our home. But as I said, if you don't find, Warren Buffett said, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you'll be working for the rest of your life. So you see, you don't want that, obviously. And as I said, this business, you can pass it on to your children. It's a legacy building business. So yeah, there's nothing to lose. Check it out, and you'll see it from there.
Thank you, Sis Donna. Yes, everyone, you heard Sis Donna. You can see she's even in the Philippines having 3 weeks holiday and going to Japan in next week for business meeting. Uh, how good is that? Imagine yourself like living the life like Sis Donna and the rest of other business partners. It's amazing, right? So yeah, go check this out. If you're curious about this business, there's nothing to lose. If you check this, you have just so much to learn and gain. So yeah, thank you, Sis Donna, for your time today. I hope we give value. I'd say more than 100% we gave value to our viewers and to those who's gonna watch this live on replay. Yeah, I appreciate your time so much, Sis Donna. Thank you, thank you. The minute I asked you to be on for our interview, straight away you said yes, and I was like, thank you, Lord. You're so amazing, and I can't wait to meet you again in July for our Irish Business Owners Meetup. So yeah, and I
Def-
wish you well, and I would like to congratulate your for your latest business milestone. Yes, we grow every day in this business, and we just
Thank you, thank you.
there's no going down. It's always the only way is up in this business, right?
Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah.
how amazing is that? And yeah, thank you once again, and I wish you more happiness in having your holidays over there in the Philippines, and
Thank you,
wish
thank
you
you.
safe journey back home here and your flight to Japan, and enjoy the rest of it. And thank you once again.
Thank you,
And thank
thank
you to
you.
our viewers and to those who's gonna watch this on replay. So bye for now, everyone.
Bye
Thank
for now,
you.
everyone. God bless. Bye
Bye.
bye.